well, I can quite officially say good afternoon. I don't know where it's going. You don't really know, where it's going to lead, but it's nice to sort of make a start, isn't it? So here we go. What have I done? As you know, I've inked my tiles already, so I've got this lovely sort of design on there. And it's nice to remember that if you've got your writing this way, this is the top. So as I turn it over, again, this is the top there. So it's just in case you put them together and you want to sort of puzzle them back in again. They need to be in a certain order. So first thing we're going to do then, I'm just going to zoom out just a little bit so you can see it all. There you go. I'm going to use my pencil and I'm going to mark my lines. First down that way. So I've got some squares so we can get an idea of the contrast or whereabouts I'm going to be drawing. So far so good. Okay, so first thing then, what I want to I'm going to stick with my pencil just for a little while. And what I want to do is I want to create a bit of a curve. It's going to sort of go, let's have a look, from about here. And it's going to come round and it's going to come back to about, not halfway, just slightly under halfway. So you've got two little marks. So then let's add in this little curve. There we go. Curve done. Okay, it's not too bad. Might not be as sort of a follows that, but then of course we've got a little rubber and we can get rid of those bits as we go. There's our first little bit. Okay. So then bringing it on, I'm going to come back in. Let's have a look with another curve. Let's go about, is it on here? Sort of part way in. Sort of try and keep that even all the way around. There we go. And then another one here. All right, see that's a little bit thinner there, so we've got that kind of a design. So I'm going to stick with pencil, I think, whilst I'm doing this, because I want to do now, I'm going to sort of follow that curve a little bit and create a little bit of a line there. And then coming in here, I'm going to do another one, sort of there. Actually, see that's going to go over a bit, that's okay. I can change that shape slightly. This sort of join. There we go. So we've got that kind of a shape there. Okay. So I think at this point I can switch back into pen and make a start. So let's have a look. I'm going to work with this bit first. Now you notice I've turned it to sort of help me draw some lines in. So what I want to do is I want to get sort of a largish shape here. I'm going to go over the top and come back on that line there, see? And then here, I'm going to come back and over onto that one too. Got that kind of a shape. So then I can join those together. You see, it's not on that pencil line anymore, it's just slightly above. And then here, I'm going to bring in another one. See, I'm on the line this time. Put that little curve in though. Okay. And then here, so it's slightly under. So it's got this like stepping down. So on this side, same sort of thing. Do my line, look, put a little curve in. And then down. Nice. Okay. Sorry if my internet connection seemed to disappear for a minute there. I don't know why it does that. I've got enough bars and it says it's connected. There you go. Alright, so I've got two sort of lines there. So this first one then, I'm going to come in, connection. There we are. Let's put an extra one in here. There we go. So then let's fill this one with lines, sort of following the curve all the way around. And the same here, following the curve shape all the way around. And then these little shapes, I'm going to sort of imagine where the middle is. I'm going to put this little petal shape in there. So this one I'm going to part way Same here. Now if you want to, when you come to these that are sort of part way, like this one here, you could always do it in pencil and then leave it till you get the next bit. And then you can actually draw the full thing when you have the tile next to it. So that's up to you. But, sometimes I quite like going straight in with the pen because you've got to work with it, haven't you? So you've got some little droplet shapes in there. So let's draw in this bit, bring it along, and then up here, because I know that this is the top of that line. And again, I'm going to do this in pencil because it might be that when we do a piece, there you go, it might change a little bit. So you can do that if you like. And then here, let's put in a little curve again. I'm going to put one of those little hooks on the top, see? And then take this one along there. And then take this one down there. So we've got these little marks there, okay? You see, we did one of those yesterday, didn't we? If we see, look there, and filled those in. So I'll probably come in and fill those in a short while. So next little bit, I'm going to come in and I'm going to go from sort of here, from the middle. I'm going to bring out, so it's just slightly going off another little curve. There you go. And then here, let's put a little grid. So I'm going to follow the shape, just with my pencil, not too big. And then same this way. There you go. I know Rihanna, I don't know why it's decided it's freezing a little bit. I'm sitting in the same place that I always do my lives. There we go. Same with this one. See, putting these little leaf shapes on those grid lines wherever we can. And around. And the same this way. Just to know what this is going to turn out like. And what the image is going to be. And, you know, if you wanted to, you could do this with holly if you wanted to make it a bit Christmassy. There you go, it's nice, isn't it? Alright, so I need a couple more lines now, so let's have, see, I've turned it again, because one here, I'm going to have it so it's just touching around there. You see, following that curve shape? There we go. And then I need a thinner one. Again, following the lines there. And then, see, coming over this time, slightly wider. And then another one, not as wide. Okay. So this one here. Sue, honestly don't know. I know Royal Mail's been an issue. I know anybody that's ordered from me, Royal Mail wise, we're going to post those out today. They're all packed ready, but we didn't want them to be in a box for 2 days, not going anywhere. So all those will come out today. But Yodel, we've sent them all over, and they've been collecting every day. So I don't know. As far as I'm aware, I don't know. I've not been told of any issues or any problems. You see, there we go. It's just putting that in. And then we've got just a few that have come in. We've got about, I don't know, maybe 25 parcels for Yodel downstairs. So that's the very last of the orders. So you can fill that in now. There we go. And again, you can fill these in as you go, or you can leave them. It's entirely up to you. And then just up here, and again, I'm going to do this in pencil. It's got a couple of little sort of hooks or curves there. So we could just sort of perhaps leave that until the tile that comes next to it. What I am going to do, I'm going to shade this one in. You don't have to shade them all the time. You can wait till they're all together if you like. But I want to show you how you do it, because Oh, actually, let's just do this first. I'm going to come up here and just fill that space. You see? And just sort of slightly going around the corners, you see? Sort of just reinforces it a little bit. There you go. Looks nice, doesn't it? In its own right, actually. It's just a single tile. And that's while we're